welcome back to the Racing Diaries. It is Saturday the 10th of August. We're here for the Club Enduro Championship weekend. Just heading off to briefing. Hey up, Chris.
Yo.
Quali's done, P5 overall, which was an awesome result to be fair from where we came in testing. Some really quick guys in front. So happy with that. 2-hour race, keep our nose clean, keep our eyes down and hopefully not get into any wheel-to-wheel battles at the start of the race. See where we are at the end of it. Tyres, fuel, marginal, but hopefully we'll pull off a good strategy to be competitive at the end. Stay tuned and I'll bring some onboard footage from the race.
Here we see the Lotus against all the BMWs. Joe Taylor, the driver. A very different car to the BMWs. I think you found that out so far this year.
Yeah, I have definitely. Back at Croft, we struggle with the straight line speed, but in the corners, we're absolutely there. Pretty much the same today, to be honest. Quali was busy and struggling with a bit of balance with the car, with the wind, really strong wind into turn one, and where you join on the hanger straight from the international loop. But looking forward to the race, to be honest. It's a long 2-hour race, so the quali doesn't matter so much, to be honest.
And you're one of the few teams here with a single driver. How have you found that so far?
Not too bad, actually. I did Spa, which was 100-minute races, 200-minute races, and that was fine. A bit longer today, 2 hours for me, but the conditions, they're fine, they're cool. So if I can manage Spa, I can manage here.
And some people look at Lotus and think that's not really an endurance car. You race this car, I think, in sprint racing, and at Spa, you were on the podium.
Yeah, that was it. I mean, last year we raced in the Lotus Cup, so they're like 30-minute sprint races. Did really well in that, and just really loved the look of the Club Enduro stuff. It looked an awesome championship. We put some good products on the car, so we put an RRR engineering working with us on ECU, Master ECU, Tubular with our exhaust system, Nitron with our suspension, and we've managed to get the car in Class A, so I'm competing for, you know, overall results, and the endurance is completely different. The Lotus is not known for its reliability, but we've prepped it well, and fingers crossed we'll get through it.
Well, good luck for today and then going forward as well.
Thank you very much.
That was Joe Taylor in it with his Lotus Elise.
The lights are on and they are still on. They go out now and the race gets underway then. This 2-hour, 120-minute Club Enduro race on the outside of the front row. It looks like it's the Honda Civic of Rob Baker that has made the best of the start. So Rob Baker it is that sweeps into the lead around the outside into Abbey Corner, and it looks like
second.
Seczikowski in second, is it? So that's the car up from row 2 of the grid. And then we have in third place, it looks like the Lotus Siege of Leon Bidgeway, number 32. They all jostle for position as they make their way through the village hairpin, through the link and onto the hanger straight. Slightly different things just for a moment, they can themselves back in the line. There is the 11 car of Chris Brown. There is the 77 car of Joe Taylor in fourth place, leading by 6.3 seconds from Rob Baker. And Joe Taylor third, Wallace is fourth, Fitzgerald fifth, and Chris and Ricky Brown halfway mark. Josh?
A rule question. When you make your 30-second pit stop, you can't make your pit stop at the same time, can you?
No, I don't think so. I think you've got to go out and come in again to do that.
But I suspect you might be able to get what's happening.
Yes.
The Lotus is stopped in the pit. We've also got a Class B BMW that is in. I missed 191 possibly.
Oh, possibly. You've got a spinner though. That is the number 37 car that's had a moment. That is the Mazda MX-1 and the number 4 Peugeot RCZ as well, which is being driven this weekend solo by Charles Campbell. Those are off at the same for that car, which was started by Scott Ferguson. Josh, more news from you?
That Lotus with Axel Van Niederberg sat in the pit lane for a further 30 odd seconds, then went back out again. So that's not their mandatory stop. They had that penalty.
Heading into the pits next time around, that's the car that's just ahead on track of the number 6 Honda Civic, which we're watching now on our screens, only just ahead of Joe Taylor. There's only 0.7 of a second between those two cars now, between second and third positions. So as they go into the yellow flag zone, where that incident's being cleared, that marks that they need to deal with, but this will be helping Joe Taylor to go right back in behind the Honda Civic of Rob Baker. And now as they go into Stowe Corner, it is still Baker holding on. The 48 cars into the pit lane again, you can see.
We You wonder if some of these cars are reacting to that incident you mentioned.
Thinking there was going to be a safety car.
Absolutely.
Safety car is still absolutely stationary. No sign that its lights are being turned on. So presumably the marshals and the officials, more to the point, are happy that they can deal with that incident without the intervention of the safety car, because it's taking a very good time for there to be a safety car slap bang in the middle of the race. That would work out very nicely for most of the teams, certainly the ones that haven't yet made their stop anyway. To be fair, none of the front runners have yet made their stop in any of the classes, apart from Matt Maxted. He's been the first one to do that really in Class B, so he's rolled the dice. Right. The leading car is going slowly. Luke Sedgwickowski off the circuit there.
Has he got a puncture?
Has he got a problem? I think he's heading into... We'll try to head to the pits. He's pulling off. He's pulling off the circuit. The race leader, Luke Sedgwickowski, keeping well out of the way of everybody else.
Order in the second half of this race.
So it's Joe Taylor that now assumes the lead by more than half a minute. Last lap of this race now, because we're into the last 25 seconds. It's not a +1 lap race, so where is our race leader? There he is, Joe Taylor, making his way along the Hanger Straight. Quickly, Josh.
Luke Sedgwickowski for the pit lane, so the third place car's in the pits.
Okay, well that's David Whitmore into the pits now. That's a very late stop then.
It sounded like it could have been a puncher again.
Well, that's drama. I wonder if they could have just limped it home over the line, because they may... Well, we'll see where they're classified. But it's Joe Taylor then coming through the Vale for the final time with 2 hours already elapsed. Through Club Corner now, solo drive. It's going to be his first win in the Tagiwa Club Enduro Championship. He's absolutely delighted with that. Hand out of the cockpit, waving his fist in delight. And Joe Taylor, well, as far as we've seen, a faultless drive there from lights to flag. Endurance racing is all about keeping out of trouble, and it looks like he has done that. We'll wait and see where the Sedgwickowski-Whitmore car is classified, but that might be a pass back for the Hine Fitzgerald to get back onto the podium. So we'll have a look at the results as they stand. So Joe Taylor taking the win after 90 laps, 35 seconds clear of Chris and Micah Brown. Round our race winner, so let's head down to Josh Barrett.
He's going to hang on to the garland. Well done, Joe. A fantastic race. 2 hours of non-stop action out there.
Oh, that was crazy. That was real good fun, to be fair. Absolutely, I'm spent out. I'm super impressed with the car. It's meant to be a Lotus. It's not meant to be as reliable as it has been. So touch wood. We're going to go onwards from here and hopefully have some more podiums and wins.
It kind of puts you into Class A Championship hunt as well. You've got the drop scores from the first 2 rounds, so all going well, that you could still win the championship this year.
Well, exactly. We didn't even do the first round. That wasn't the aim. We just wanted to feed into endurance racing and see how we could get on. So the first round we didn't even attend. Second round we didn't even finish, as you know. And Spa, we had 2 great results, two second places. Super happy. Really big thanks to the team, Chris and Tiff, who are my friends, come and help me. And big thanks to RRR, Nitron and Tubular Exhaust for helping me this season.
You're obviously a very small team. I saw you getting involved with the pit stop. It shows you the club level racing, absolutely this is, and you're the race winner. You are being as clubby as anybody out there.
Yeah, I mean, I have a unit and I do all the prep with Chris. It's a real team effort and it just makes this success just even more sweeter.
Well done and good luck next time out at Oulton Park.
Thank you very much.
So that's our overall winner, Joe Taylor.
Boys, just unloading the van. We finished the race weekend. Some of you know who follow us on Facebook, which is facebook.com/Joe Taylor Racing. We got the win. So super happy. 2-hour endurance race. We were against some mighty machinery, some factory built GT4 cars, TCR cars, things that are built for endurance spec. People that can run for 2 hours on fuel without needing to fuel up in a pit stop. And yeah, we got the win. So super happy. It's only our 3rd round in the 750 Club Endurance Championship. And already we've got a couple of podiums at Spa and the win here at Silverstone. So mega result for us, really happy. Want to thank the guys for the awesome prep on the car they did for this weekend. I want to thank some partners that are working with us, RRR Engineering, Nitron Racing Systems for our suspension, and Jim at Tubular Exhaust for our awesome exhaust system he makes. Mega weekend or what?
Sweaty.
Nice start again. Cheers. Alright, how did you think of the weekend? Yeah, it was great. See ya.
Fantastic weekend, guys. Really enjoyed this one. It did really mean something. We did struggle a bit in Friday practice with the balance of the car, but we persisted and it did get better. For the race, the car was ace. We led our own race from the start. Pit stop was perfect. We actually did the overcut, come out in the lead. Absolutely brilliant, consistent drive by Joe, but ultimately, P1.
Hope you enjoyed this video. We're doing a lot more live stuff on the Facebook page. Just thought I'd mash it all together and give you a good insight to the weekend for this YouTube vid. So thanks for tuning in. Please subscribe, please click the notification bell, and check us out on facebook.com/Joe Taylor Racing. This car's doing us proud so far, so fingers crossed for the rest of the season. Thanks for watching.